Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will be talking about the requirements that you need to comply with in order to become a licensed real estate broker here in the Philippines this 2022. Because remember, this is your business, so you have to take ownership. We can guide you, but at the end of the day, it's really up to you. You are the one who has to hustle and no one can do it for you. So you've decided to jumpstart your real estate career. You've picked a realty, maybe like Truly Wealthy Realty, signed a contract with them, us, and what's the next step? The first step is to get licensed, because under the Real Estate Service Act, only a licensed real estate practitioner can give real estate service. No matter how good you are, you may be so good in selling, you may know so many people, have tons of connections, but without a license, you are subject to the penalties under RESA, the Real Estate Service Act, or RA 9646. And the penalty is up to 200,000 pesos or up to 2 years in imprisonment. So it's pretty steep. The first step to starting your real estate business is to comply with the requirements for licensing. Now, what are the requirements? The law states that real estate salespersons are not required to pass a Professional Regulation Commission qualifying examination. You're not required to take an exam given by PRC, but they are to be accredited by PRC after complying with a set of requirements. So first, there are qualifications, and then there are requirements that you must comply with. So what are the qualifications? The applicant must be a Filipino citizen, so foreigners cannot practice the real estate profession in the Philippines unless with a special license. Number 2, you must have completed at least 2 years or 72 units of college education. Third, must be of good moral character and must not have been convicted with any crime involving moral turpitude. And fourth, you must have undergone training and seminars of at least 12 credit units in real estate brokerage. Here in Cagayan de Oro, we have several CPD providers that give CPD training at least once a month. So you can just ask the realty or your head broker in the city where you're living who the providers are, so you can go sign up for a CPD session. After the CPD session, the provider will give you a certificate, and this is what you will submit to PRC along with the rest of your requirements. So now, what are the requirements? The following documents shall be prepared and submitted by the applicant to PRC. So first is original and photocopy of NSO birth certificate. So you just need to bring your original because they will check the original together with the photocopy, but they will only be taking the photocopy. Second is original photocopy of marriage certificate. So this is for the female applicants only. Third, original and notarized certificate of educational attainment on the completion of at least 2 years in college, so also known as your TOR. And then original NBI clearance. The current one has to be valid for 6 months. Original and notarized certification of 12 credit units on real estate brokerage. And then, of course, include 1x1 photo on white background with name tag showing complete name. You have to be facing front in your photo. Otherwise, they won't accept that. And then also, you'll need to submit a cedula or community tax certificate of the current year and a duly accomplished application form with documentary stamp. So the following are the steps to be taken when applying as real estate salesperson at PRC. So you need first to book an appointment at their website. So it's www.prc.gov.ph, because you cannot walk in right now because of what's happening with COVID and all. So you need to book an appointment online first. And then once you have a schedule, you will go to PRC during your schedule and submit the requirements at the office. So here in CDO, it's at the 2nd floor of Limcatkay Gateway building. And then once you've submitted your requirement, go to the cashier for payment of fees. It's around 600 pesos. And then lastly, you can verify the status of your application at the website. So you can check whether you can claim your ID already. All registered and accredited real estate salespersons shall be issued an ID, and such registration shall be renewable every year on the real estate salesperson's birth month. And then we also have limitations and restrictions. Real estate salespersons are under the direct supervision and accountability of a licensed real estate broker. So as a sub-agent under the agency of a real estate broker, there are limits and restrictions over the practice of the real estate profession of the salesperson, including, so first, salesperson cannot by themselves become signatories to a written agreement involving a real estate transaction. So if there's something that you have to sign, then your lead broker, your broker will have to sign for you, because your broker will be accountable whatever happens. And then second, no real estate salesperson, either directly or indirectly, can negotiate, mediate, or transact any real estate transaction for and behalf of a real estate broker without first securing an authorized accreditation as a real estate salesperson for that particular broker. So in short, you need to be accredited first to a broker before you can practice the real estate profession. You cannot practice on your own as an agent. A real estate broker shall be guilty of violating the new real estate law for employing or utilizing the services of a salesperson whom he or she has not secured the required accreditation with prior to such employment. So the broker also will be liable if he hires someone without proper accreditation. And then fourth, no salesperson shall be entitled to receive or demand a fee, commission, or compensation of any kind from any person other than the duly licensed real estate broker who has direct control and supervision over him for any service or work done by such salesperson in any real estate transaction. So if it comes to collecting commission, then also your broker will be liable for that, to do that for you. And that's it for today's vlog. I hope you learned something today. If you want to try out the real estate profession, then go give it a try, dive right into it. It's really a fun and fulfilling and highly rewarding profession for me, and as I've been in this industry for the past 11 years. So I hope you give it a try as well. And till next time, see you in the next video.